on board. I need me an award, my clothes you can't afford. If you need me, you ignored. I hit a fucking jug, I smash it like a bug.
Hello.
Man, you picked the wrong time again, dude.
You gotta talk a little bit louder. You cannot mumble that much.
Shit, man. Look at this.
All right, so, hi. Welcome back to Am I Insane?
Bro picked the wrong time again, man. Bro said, wait,
Alright.
restart that shit.
Welcome back to Am I Insane? We're in Lisbon, even though it looks like we're in a graveyard. But this is a respectful graveyard. Just to put that out there, this isn't like real dead people. This is like historical dead people. And it was on the way to the airport, and we have a flight in like an hour.
Yeah,
And
I was trying to come here yesterday, but you know,
there was shit to do yesterday, I guess.
shit to do, but
I
yeah.
didn't want to do this yesterday.
All right, we gonna keep this one short though, low key, cause
Yeah, and this isn't even a great scenic place, honestly. But whatever.
some skit shit though.
All right, yeah. So we're in Lisbon.
Lisboa, where the lesbians at, man?
Yeah, we're in Lisbon. We're still with Sahil, but he's not here because he's like freaking out about this flight we're gonna miss. But we're not gonna miss it.
Ryanair.
Ryanair. So who knows what will happen?
We're going to PDL though, so
I don't know what that is, but you guys will see next episode, I guess.
yeah. All right, so I guess I think I got a few things we should bring up.
To mention?
A few things to bring up. Like obviously Lisbon, nice city, yeah, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like some Europe shit though. So
Okay.
I think I realized I've tapped out of my Europe.
Oh
shit,
yeah, you're
low-key.
done with this?
Low-key.
Really?
Europe is nice, but it's just like same shit. You know what I mean? Like ain't shit to do, but
maybe that's why I still like it. This is probably my second ranked city after.
no, it's nice. Don't get me wrong,
Berlin.
but it's like I'm trying to go somewhere else, like Hong Kong, man, or something like that.
Yeah, maybe we'll go to Hong Kong
Speaking
one
of.
day.
And then
All right. So what do we do first day? First day we get in here.
like at 4,
We just walk
checked in,
around,
got food,
get food.
went to like super touristy, like Pink Street at night. Which
yeah,
is like
I
where all
played the piano at a place.
library bar.
And then I went to the bathroom, and
And then a gay couple started playing and they got kicked out.
Yeah, and then I couldn't play anymore, and we left, and that sucked because I wanted a really cool photo of me playing the piano.
Yeah.
'Cause that's the whole reason I learned how to play the piano, is so when I show up somewhere, I can just play it randomly and look super cool and like mysterious.
Second day, then we just did the basic touristy shit. We went to like Alfama and then Baixaqueado. And then
Why you say it like that?
I'm Portuguese, man. Give me a break. And then we
Another thing. First day, you went 0 for 3 on talking in Portuguese to people. You're like, yeah, you went 0 and 3. You tried to talk to 3 people in Portuguese.
I was speaking to them in Spanish, man.
I know, yeah. And you
Yeah,
went
I
0
don't
for
speak
3.
Portuguese. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm Portuguese, but I don't speak Portuguese.
You're-
Day 2 I did better.
Day 2 you did
And then,
better.
but day 2, yo. Speaking of day 2, man.
What do we do day
Apparently, we gotta talk about this.
2? What?
Apparently, I'm the biggest geeker that Lisbon's ever seen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, you walk around like a drug dealer, so...
Yeah, I look like the biggest drug dealer this country's ever seen, man.
and
But
yeah,
everyone still tries to sell me drugs, even though I look like the biggest drug dealer. They're trying to sell me drugs
Yeah,
still.
we walked in a bunch of different places that day, and every time someone came over to him and offered him drugs.
And it was only
him
me.
specifically.
It wasn't him or it wasn't
Well,
Sahil.
to be fair, Sahil's dressed like a fucking realtor, so
Yeah.
no one's gonna offer him drugs.
Yeah, so it looks like he's trying to sell me like real estate in like Dunwoody or what's the place above Dunwoody?
Buckhead?
Chambly.
Chambly?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that was funny. They would literally come to you, and then I don't know why you would just like have a conversation with them, and like you don't have to engage with
I'll be
them.
like, let me see the gas. They'll be like, you want gas, weed? I'll be like,
Yeah,
yeah.
but you'd be like, oh yeah.
Let me see the gas.
Let me see the gas.
Let me see the gas.
And, oh no, this is mid.
This
Okay,
is
I'll
mid.
give you Coke. Oh,
This
I'm
is mid,
not
mid.
feeling like Coke today. Like, dude, like, what are you doing?
And then price me out of it. I'll be like, nah, too
He
expensive.
did this like 5 times. Dude was like, what, buy 50 grams or something? What did he say?
$50 for 10 grams. I don't know, some stupid thing like that. I was like, okay.
I was like,
I was like, how am I gonna smoke 10 grams in 2 days, man?
He thought you were a real geeker,
Yeah.
I guess.
And then I also went to like a party at night. And there,
yeah, this rooftop place.
there also some dude tried to sell drugs to me, but then people came up to me trying to buy drugs off me, and I was like, I just started alley-ooping my boy. I was like, yo, hit this man. He probably got decent business from me that night. I guess I'm just a middleman.
Yeah,
type
you
shit.
look. He should be a drug dealer though. You got the demeanor.
Yeah. But then yesterday, so that was Saturday. Again, Saturday is like basic shit, like bicycleado and then alfama. And then yesterday we went to Yesterday I took them on some skit shit. I tried to do some skit shit with them, but you know, not everyone's the same to me.
He took us to this mansion 30 minutes away,
That's
which
pretty
was
fire.
the outside was cool, but then they're like, "Hey, yeah, you can go outside, but inside you have to take an hour guided tour because people still live here."
She
And
was
we
fire
were like,
though.
"No, I'm not doing that. That sounds like homework."
She was fire though. It was like on the outskirts of the city, next to the Estádio de Luz, Estádio de Luz, Estádio de Luz.
It was
Benfica
whatever.
Stadium.
I mean, it was a nice little garden, but like I don't know about a Deluge.
And I took them on a 1 hour hike up some hill.
It was like a 5-minute Uber up this mountain to get to this viewpoint, and he's like, "Nah, we'll just walk it." And so then we walked 30 minutes up this hill.
And there were some junkies up there smoking.
And Sahil got a bee stuck in his eye or something. Yeah.
Yeah, look, we
You
turned around.
killed him.
We turned around for 2 seconds. And some shit happens.
You cannot not look at this guy for like.
He was
2
also
seconds.
wearing a Magic Johnson jersey.
Yeah, the entire day.
Crazy fit.
So we were very American yesterday.
Yeah.
And then we went to this.
I looked like destroyed lonely drug dealer though yesterday. Extremely. Like today I look like normal low-key, but like I still got the truck fits on.
This
but,
is
like,
normal for you.
I still got the truck fits on, but like yesterday I was looking like straight geek.
Yeah.
Grailed shirt. So who couldn't stop talking about the fact I bought that shirt off Grailed.
Yeah, I bought this shirt off.
I was like, bro, half of my
Grailed.
closet's from Grailed.
Yeah.
Other half's from Park Avenue thrift store. So it's like
Shout out Park Avenue. Thrift store.
but yeah, so we went to there, and then we went to also did touristy shit at Bellum Tower, and then like the thing where all Bartholomew Diaz is.
Yeah, shout out.
Y'all saw my story, so y'all probably saw that.
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out Bartholomew Diaz. Shout out Prince Henry Navigator. Shout out Afonso d'Albuquerque. Who you gonna say?
Shout out the ice cream I had at the park.
Oh yeah,
I've been having a lot of ice cream everywhere I go today on these trips.
Yeah, but shout out Vasco da Gama. Shout out Ferdinand Magellan. Shout out Pedro de Cabral.
Those are your OGs.
Type shit, man.
You're like the modern day traveler. You're
Yeah.
like the equivalent of them.
Yeah, shout out Antonio Pinto de Souza.
Send out Pinto Barrios.
Barrios, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Some other, shout out all this stuff. It low-key looks like a Home Depot like parking lot where they have those built-in houses. You know, you know that stuff. Is that disrespectful?
Yeah, look, man, this is porta potty or something. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like, damn.
where do you take us, man? But yeah, then,
Rest in peace, Logan Roy. But yeah.
then we went to some like first I went to this party on this like rooftop of a church, which was pretty funny. I don't know how the people across the street were sleeping, but that shit was loud as hell.
Yeah, like literally, like from where we are from the camera, a big DJ set.
4 a.m.
All night till
4:30. Chris Stussy.
I don't know. Chris Stussy was not great. Whoever went after him was pretty good.
She was alright. But then yesterday we went to Lisboa, Rio. Some
Which place is that?
high school party on the river.
Oh yeah, we went to they were playing like all the best hits. Like Pitbull came on.
Yeah, give me
Shakira
everything. That shit
came
was lit though.
on. They had fun. Sometimes you just need some goofy music, you know.
Sahil went.
Sahil
we're not
was
gonna speak about
something
that,
about Sahil yesterday. It was like very. He has the heebie-jeebies. I think he lost his mojo and he left it in New York.
I think she took his soul and then he left it in Ibiza too.
Yeah, he was so scared last night. He was like acting like a little baby, and it was like very cute.
Yeah,
He like kept walking back and forth. He was like, I'm gonna.
He went to the bathroom like 10 times in the space of like maybe like 2 hours.
2 hours.
I smoked like 10 cigs in the space of like 2 hours.
Yeah, this is how they do it. I'm gonna go do this right now. But first, I'm gonna go piss.
Yesterday I ran it though.
Oh, actually, first let me hit this dart real quick.
Yesterday I ran it though.
Yeah, after I left,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah, when no one's actually
But
there
you can verify.
to witness.
We're not.
Verify with him.
Yeah.
That's the most unreliable.
He
guy.
probably forgot too. Look,
One thing about
put it
Sahil
out.
on this trip is, we have this pretty nice place that we're staying at. But the thing is, Sahil gets in. There's a couch in the living room, right? It's like a communal couch. Sahil decides this is where my bags are gonna stay the entire time we're at this trip, even though he has his own room. Not his own room. He's sharing a room with me, but he has his own side of the room, and all my stuff is on my side of the room, and all our stuff is in his room. But Sahil's stuff is in the living room, and so therefore there's no place to sit in the living room.
You gotta sit in the cuck chair. You got this man looking like a cuck the whole time,
chairs.
man. This
And
tap air.
Huh?
That's tap air.
Oh, dude, tap air sucks, man. But yeah, so then, and then also another thing Sahil does is, he's like, I'm so tired, I'm gonna go to sleep, and so he brings out his charger for his phone,
His
right?
laptop charger.
And he steals my converter out of my backpack or out of my thing that I just had on my bed,
You
right?
rummage for that shit.
And so he plugs in his shit, and I'm like, oh, I guess he really. I thought it was funny. I was like, oh, I guess he's charging his stuff. And then the next morning, he's like, yeah, dude, I have 10% battery. I'm like, dude, you were literally charging the whole night. What were we? He's like,
Snapchat be juicing that phone.
Yeah,
Man. That shit
for
go
real.
crazy.
He was, and he was like, oh yeah, I just forgot to plug it in. I was like, brother, this dude's so. Dude, also, yeah, when we're out, so he will do this thing with his Snapchat. Well, he has some sort of filter where it turns into like a mirror with a light, and he always
so
checks
bright.
himself out like really quickly, like.
It's so bright.
And he was doing it last night when he was nervous. He was just like pulling it up and then putting it away, and it was
It's so
really
bright,
he's a little
bro.
silly guy, honestly. He's probably freaking out over there.
Yeah. What time is it? It's like
9:26.
9:26. It's like a 30-minute Uber.
30
You wanna?
minute Uber.
Yeah. You wanna run it now? Ain't shit else
It's been
to say.
10
low-key.
minutes. I mean,
Oh, it's only been 10.
yeah. Let's just like
5 more.
let's just figure out something. Yeah,
Let's talk Buck Voss for 5 more minutes.
yeah. You know,
I'm used
people
to
want to
that.
hear it from us. You know,
I'm used to that.
but it's also like we're on this trip and we've seen each other so much. We've had so many conversations. You know.
Except that one day.
Yeah, and 2 days ago I was.
wondering if you're gonna bring
Shout
that
out
up,
my
man.
real depression heads out there. I just didn't want to talk that one today, and Otto kept coming to me like talking like, "Yo, what's up, man? Why are you not talking?" And I was like,
That Zola was beating his ass that day.
I was
man.
not, and I was not responding. I was like, I didn't want to open my mouth, and then Otto kept going, and it got a little bit funny, but I was like, I still don't want to
That would
talk.
just give me that little cute ass smile.
My head was my mind was a war, and I lost that day.
Brain.
And then that night where we went to the rooftop place afterwards. We were like, all right, yeah, let's go home, right? Right before we're like about to Uber home or like start the walk, I was like, I want some doner kebabs. And I'm like, man, I'm like, give me the keys, let me go. He's like, no, we'll just take the Uber there and then we'll go. And then,
Can't trust to do with nothing, man.
and then he's like, all right, give me. He's like, all right, let's go. I'm like, okay, sure, yeah, fine. And
then
at
he
that
proceeded
point,
to just stop talking.
yeah, because I'm like, okay, we'll go to doner kebab, but I didn't sign up for this, so I'm like basically gonna go to sleep now. And so then he's like, all right. Oh, another thing about this place, Auden has no signal. I don't know what this is. Man,
I'll be free balling that shit though. That's how I do it.
Yeah, but it's annoying.
These guys are too anxious. They can't.
Sahil's surprisingly a little bit more anxious than me. It's probably because he's not on that Zoe. But what's it called? Yeah. So, anyways, Arden's like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna get kebab, right? And so he looks up on. He doesn't have Google Maps, by the way. And so it's Apple Maps. You can't see when anything's open, like off
I
rip.
got a map in my head.
And so he opens it. He's like looking at the kebab place. He's like, yo, I don't know which one's open. He's like, Ahmed, pull out your phone and check. I'm like, nah, man.
Dude, man,
not my
100%.
problem.
Bro
Not
got
my
100%
problem.
battery. 200.
I had 90%
Bro got a
battery.
512 gigabyte phone for no
I'm not-
reason, man.
I'm not joking. I had literally 90% battery.
Bro,
It was not a battery issue.
Bro got 1,024 gigabytes for no reason on that shit, man. What you got on that, bro?
I got my life on this phone, man.
No shit. On
Just
that,
pat.
man. Tap
But,
Air, Portugal.
But yeah, and so then we start walking to a kebab place,
Then we saw Alex.
and we saw Alex from the wine place who sold us wine, who we thought was like maybe insane.
But he just didn't speak English, man. These guys were giving him a hard time. I was like, bro, this dude just doesn't
no,
speak
it
English.
wasn't. He didn't speak English. He was like,
They thought he was.
he was like
they thought he was
strange.
geeking some shit, man. I was
yeah,
like,
I thought
dude,
he was like high or something. He seemed high.
I mean, maybe, but he just didn't speak English.
And then that other server came
Oh
up to
my
us,
God.
and he was like, yeah, man, where are you from? He's like, I'm from Brazil, and I was a part of this crazy cult where.
Yeah, I'm a product of a cult where.
And then he had like a 3-minute monologue about.
He was
this
just
cult
looking at us. We're all like, oh shit.
I was like, is this a movie? Like, I think I've heard of this in a movie,
Yeah,
but
type shit.
but
He spoke like perfect American English. Like I thought he was from Dallas, but he was like, no, I'm from Brazil.
that guy did not look like he was from Dallas. He looked like he was from like California,
Brooklyn shit.
Brooklyn. That's another thing. Once you go to Brooklyn, all this Europe stuff is like blends together.
Ain't shit to do, Loki.
Except stay out till 8 a.m. Right?
Yeah.
Not me though. But
I'm gonna hit this slump in PDL, Loki. That slump gonna go crazy.
yeah.
They're not ready for PDL, man. This man
PDL.
about Doc Martens for PDL.
I did not know PDL apparently is an island. It's like the Hawaii of Europe or something, or Spain, and I did not know that.
These also the other thing about this, these guys that did not check anything, man. I sent these guys everything. These guys didn't read anything.
This whole trip, this is like a theme with everything Autumn ever plans. Like I've noticed across multiple spans of planning.
Yeah,
He will plan, and no one will look.
And then they'll complain after, and I'll be like,
yeah, but
not
like,
that I care,
you
Loki.
know, like I said,
'cause
you're
I'm not
on
anxious.
navs. He's on food. I'm on like entertainment. I'm entertaining you guys with my like amazing personality.
You had a day off the other day.
No, that was part of the show. You know, some days you gotta have a quiet show to build.
The show
tension.
goes on, right?
The show goes on. But yeah, so we.
That's a song they played last night. by the
So
way.
the kebab hunt like took forever. Like these guys were like not able. And this whole time, and then after like 15 minutes. The whole time I was like, "Yo, can you check on your phone? Can you check on your phone? Can you Uber on your phone?" I'm like,
At that point, I was just trolling you, Loki. I don't know
Nope.
if you realized that because I had plenty of battery, but I was just like, ain't shit to do. Might as well tell this dude.
And
do
then
something.
and then Sahil out of nowhere, like 15 minutes later, I have a phone with battery and data. Let me look it up.
I thought you had 10%, man.
This whole time he's had Uber on his phone. We didn't even know that.
I mean,
Well, I knew that, but I forgot.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like, because I don't know. He's like, "Yeah, you get it, Ahmed." And then I'm like, "Maybe." And I'm like, "Nah."
ain't shit to do. All right, how long's it been?
Yeah, we gotta catch this flight. Let's see.
That's our plane right there, by the way. So we're gonna be late.
16 minutes.
That's probably good enough.
It's a low podcast, guys. But next time there's gonna be crazy. There's gonna be a volcano behind us. We've been listening to Shakira. What's that song called? It's like the famous one, right?
I'm Good Blue.
That came up actually.
I
I don't
did
know if
come
you
up.
heard it when we drove past it.
I did.
We listened to a Pitbull.
Give me everything tonight.
Yeah, and we listened to it on the way out of Ibiza, and then we heard it last night too, and we were like, "Yo!" And then also John, shout out John. But
And then Off the Grid.
oh yeah, off the
Because I
grid.
be off the grid all the time.
Off the grid. Yosemite.
So many.
And
Whatever.
Sahil's been listening
Sahil's,
to
like,
Arctic Monkeys.
Arctic
and he's trying to, like,
Monkeys.
impress me. And
Nirvana, Kurt Cobain,
Nirvana, this
like,
guy's
Foo
this guy
Fighters,
doesn't know. Yeah.
Red Hot Chili Peppers,
Sahil's been.
Roasted Green Bell Peppers.
This
I
dude's
don't know.
just
This
been
fake.
saying
These are
anything.
some fake bands, man. I don't know what the hell.
He has the taste of like a 30-year-old white. No, like.
He wore his Lord Melodrama shirt like 5 days in a row.
He's worn the same shirt 6 days in a row. I'm gonna
didn't-
put a picture of.
I didn't even know it was a Lord shirt. I thought it was just some like
Yeah.
like what Hot Topic
And
shit.
he wore it last year too, and he just.
He wore that shit 5
he
times
wore it
last
5
year
times
too.
in a row, and last night he was like, "Yo, why are you wearing the same shirt?"
Yeah.
You were like, "Buddy."
He also. I'm not gonna say that.
Nah. Oh,
Bro.
we're being PG.
This shit
now.
looks like a
Real
bath towel. Loki.
Yeah.
He left it on the floor last night too. I was like, "Is that a towel?" And I was like, and then after you said that, and I was like, "Oh, this is."
No, yeah, I saw that same shirt on like
The
the
real
first day we
estate
got here,
agent
and I was
shirt.
like, "Oh, there's a towel on the floor." And I picked it up. I was like, "Oh, that's his like mesh shirt." And then last night he was wearing it, and I was like, "Buddy, that's been on the floor for 4 days. I like literally looked at it every day in our room."
Yeah.
That's another thing. He snores like crazy.
So man made him sleep on the couch yesterday. Crazy.
He's actually sleeping by his own volition, which is messed up because his back is broken. I just realized. But
yeah,
it's like low-key okay though, because it's like
comfy enough.
because he gets like kind of rowdy, you know, and he like makes me like he kind of
Yeah.
beats me up and
Surprised he
stuff.
didn't text me yet.
Yeah, I don't think he would text. I feel like we could stay here for 30 more minutes and he wouldn't text. And then when we came back, he'd be really mad.
What the fuck, dude?
What were you guys doing? But yeah, so this is like probably the most busy we are on the trip, right?
Yeah, y'all like my watch, Loki? She doesn't work, but
We got
Looks
watches
sexy.
in Brooklyn. I don't know. Yeah, we took pic. I think we showed them in that
Yeah.
episode.
Oh, yeah.
But mine broke, and I've been really sad because I would have looked really cute in it.
yeah. You know what we gotta buy at the airport to replace that?
What?
A Bruno Fernandes jersey.
Oh, I gotta buy tote bags for my sisters and mom.
All right, let's do it at the airport then.
All right, guys.
I'll buy you a Bruno Fernandes jersey so you can match my.
I'm not wearing a
Shotgun
jersey. He wants
jersey.
me to wear a jersey next episode. If I wear a jersey next episode, something really bad has happened to me, and then I'm like low key. Like,
What are you wearing right now?
I'm wearing my blue velvet T-shirt. This
This looks
is
like
airport fit.
yeah, Loki. You're probably burning up in that. All right.
Nah, all right, guys. Bye.
Bitch.
You know how it is, motherfuckers. Gotta be trapping daily.
You know what the fuck it is?
Cream cheese.
It's Bagel Boy, failing drug tests like a poppy seed. If I'm bored, I call her up and get that slap on me.